Okay, here we go. Okay, gotta pin this comment. People are like, what are you guys making? I'm in New York. I'm in Brooklyn right now. I live in the East Village, but I'm in Brooklyn at the moment.
My parents don't be though.
Right. You guys grew up outside, upstate, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because everyone thinks you're a Cali girl, or LA
I know,
girl.
I don't like that.
And it's like,
No offense to people from California. I just think that people who grew up in Cali and grew up in New York are so different. And I prefer being an East Coast girl, so I don't like
you are East Coast girl. It's not even, it's just pure facts.
True.
Mine's like really thick now. Is yours?
It looks like this. Oh, hold on.
Ooh, yummy. Okay, cool.
I have my tray that already has the little cups.
Liners?
Yes, the liners.
Yep. Putting mine down now.
I'm going to start filling.
Scooping?
Yeah.
So do you scoop them halfway, or?
I'm going to fill the liners like a little less than halfway, like a quarter, because I'm pretty sure they rise
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're going to sprinkle some chocolate chips on top.
Yeah, I'm going to place a couple chocolate chips on the top of them. I like that these are made with protein powder because I'm big on eating a lot of protein and keeping up.
Is this how you get your protein?
It's part of it, yeah. Because I don't like to eat a ton of meat. I don't like to overdo it with meat. But
yeah, I try not to eat meat at all.
It's like whatever your preference is, but
yeah.
I have found it harder to try to go no meat. I didn't do chicken for like 6 months, 7 months, maybe even more, maybe like 8 months. And that wasn't that hard. I didn't really find that but I eat chicken rice.
I try to like never eat pig or anything because of all the animals that have like fish? I eat fish, yeah.
Yeah,
okay, wait.
I would still have to eat fish thing because I love sushi.
You love what? Like, I can't give that up. Okay, this is how mine's looking. Are you filling up that much?
I feel like our batters look really different, and I'm worried that either I did something wrong or you did something wrong.
I feel like I did something wrong because you're actually like seriously a pro baker. But you put way more chocolate protein, which is why yours looks darker.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I think I maybe put too much protein in by accident.
But that's not going to affect the batter.
No, I think it's fine. Maybe it will make it better. Who knows?
Okay, shall we? Let's chat. Let's try the supernatural hails, because while we scoop and plop. What? Okay, for those who don't know, what religion do you identify with?
I would say I identify Christian.
You've been Christian your entire life, right?
Yep. I was raised. My parents actually became Christian when I was like a kid. Church, went to Christian school, all that fun stuff.
And then as you got older, and you like started forming your own beliefs, where you did your relationship with Christianity change at all?
I definitely think it's gone through different phases. It depended on how old I was, where I was at in life. I would say from like 17 to 20, I found my own, because the church that we went to with my parents, I think it was difficult for me as a young person because it didn't feel relatable to young people at all. It felt very stiff, didn't feel like I could really relate, didn't feel like I was really getting anything from it.
Yeah, totally.
And then when I moved into New York City when I was 17, or actually before that, when I was 16, my sister was living in the city already, and she was going to Hillsong Church. So I started going with her, and I found that it was in an environment and an atmosphere that felt more relatable to young people, and I made a lot of friends there, and I felt like it was my own community, aside from my parents. And then I just feel like I went through different phases. It really depended on where I was at in life. I felt like I never ran away from it. I never fully turned my back and was like, you know what, this isn't for me. But it was something that I always felt like was important, that I always felt like grounded me, and something that I wanted to always be committed to. And I just think spirit, no matter what you believe in, I'm not somebody who's going to ever try to force what I believe in on somebody, or say that what I believe in, for me, what I believe in is the truth to me, but I would never force that on somebody else who doesn't believe that. But I think that being grounded in spirituality, being in touch with your spiritual side and believing in something bigger than you is important.
Yeah, 100%. And I think during this time, when times are so uncertain, to have that, like what you said, an anchor is so helpful when everything else is so out of your control. What phase are you in now? Oh, look at that. Okay, wait, I'm going to show you mine. You already sprinkled too. Look at you.
I sprinkled. I'm about to put them in the oven.
These are mine. Sprinkle a little bit more.
Delicious.
Yum! Yours just looks darker, TBH. That's it. It's just because of the chocolate protein powder.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, wait. I'm gonna set a timer on my iPad.
So what phase do you think you're in now with God, with religion, because you're in different phases? How would you characterize this phase of life?
Well, I think that being married is a different thing, and your relationship with feels even more important, because I think that sharing your life with someone can be really hard, and it's good to have, I think it's good to have a community, a church community, a spiritual belief to lean on, so that you're not only just depending on, I can't just depend on myself, and I can't just depend on my partner, if that makes sense. You need those other outlets, and you need those other things to kind of fill you up and fill your tank up. I don't know if that makes sense, but I can't just rely on myself. I don't have it in me to just at all times. And I don't think that it's fair to put that on one other person either, and be like, you're my source of complete happiness, you're my source of complete security, you're my source of complete, like, I only depend on you for those things. That's draining the other person, and that's not fair either. So